taste of butter, a pretty dress. Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
We talk now. This is the part where we talk.
And we're back.
Hey, welcome back to Watson James Don't Play. My name is James.
I'm still Watson.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is it right here.
This is episode 100, baby.
This is the thing.
Yeah, we're doing it.
We're doing the damn thing.
It's a new game. File select, I guess. I can up one. Up one. There we go. New game. What should our name be? Name our guy.
Oh, we haven't named a guy in a while.
Goop.
No, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Sorry.
Get that shit out of here.
I didn't mean to. It just came out. As Goop does. As Goop is wanting to do, it just kind of comes out.
Glanthony?
Glanthony? Let's try it. Glanthony.
That's probably too long.
I mean, we're going to try it anyway.
Glanthony.
Glanth?
And then throw a Y on the end of that.
Glanthy. Glanthy, come get your chicken.
There's not quite enough room, so we had to shorten it. It's fine.
Journey back to 1792 in the Transylvania countryside of Romania.
Love it. Strong start so far. Love a map.
Yeah, right. A good solid map. That's what I liked about the Indiana Jones movie, and of course, Bram Stoker's Dracula starring Gary Oldman.
Dracula did it so good.
He fucking did. I gotta turn this shit down a little bit. It seems a little hot.
Please adjust the levels.
That's better.
accordingly.
Levels adjusted. It's a big old castle. All right, we're skipping it. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't got time for that.
Stuff.
We're loading the Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of my all-time favorite games.
Yeah, tell me about this game.
So this part, when I was a child and played this, I was like, "Who is Richter Belmont?" At this point, I was unsure, but I was like, "Whatever, he's a Belmont." I knew his name's Richter. He's got a whip. That's all I fucking need to know.
Right.
And we're inside Dracula's castle right now.
That's really all you gotta know to watch the Netflix anime Castlevania 2.
Oh yeah. You're a Belmont, and
you got a weapon. What's his face has got the whip in that one.
Die, monster.
I just love this presentation of Dracula.
Some of the worst voice acting ever. That's why we're just talking over it, because you all have heard it.
Yeah, you guys know.
You fucking know. Tribute? Why would someone want to summon you?
But they always talk about, Dracula being seductive and stuff, and being kind of suave.
Here, watch this. He's going to throw his wine glass.
Oh, yeah.
Or his blood glass.
Well, it's still a wine glass. He just uses it for blood.
Here he goes. Takes a big old swig of it. The blood's gone. That's a nice touch.
Boom.
And he fucking chucks it. He's going to have at me.
God, have at you.
Okay.
I wish people still talk that way.
Can do.
Oh, you're just going to kill Dracula?
Just going to kill Dracula.
In the opening scene.
Yeah.
He seems pretty powerful, brah.
All right, you can probably guess what happens. Fuck this. We're going to go play the real game now.
Yeah.
See ya. All right, there's who we actually play as.
Yeah.
Alucard, he's the baddie in this game, baby. And by baddie, I mean like a hot person.
Like badass.
A baddie.
Oh, like you pulled a baddie.
Like I pulled a baddie.
You rizzed up a baddie.
Yeah, if you can pull Alucard, you're doing pretty good.
We are young. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah. We are young and hip, and we know the things that the people say.
We're up on current trends, fellow youths.
I love how they did loading screens. They would just say, oh, this is the loading room.
Yeah.
You gotta walk through while we get things going.
I love a good skeleton.
Right?
Enemy. It's just so basic, but so classic. Yeah. I enjoy these games.
If you have any kind of experience with this game, you're probably seeing me fly through this and not really being presented with much of a challenge. There's a very good reason for that.
Oh, you had no friends as a child?
No, I'm not going to tell you why. But you fucking know why. If you've played this game before, you know why I have all the things.
This is Game Genie! Funkaloo!
Now, a stupid question. What's with the residual image behind you?
Oh, it's just a cool effect.
Okay.
It's like that the whole game.
Is it symptomatic of something? Is it like, this means I'm charging my powers?
Alucard is half vampire, right?
It's supposed to symbolize him moving quickly, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that the gist?
Being some kind of, somewhat of a creature of the night. Mm-hmm. Feeds on blood still. But Alucard is the son of Dracula.
Remember that part in Twilight when Edward saved her from the car crash and he moved all crazy? Is it like that?
Yeah.
Is that what they're doing?
Kind of. I guess so. Say it. You're a vampire.
I don't want to say it.
She looked like she was gonna vom the whole movie. The whole movie at any point.
Look, she has scrunched face syndrome, and it's not her. Like, you know, it's just a style choice, I think, in her acting.
Yeah, but you chose to be in the movie, right?
Look,
And I chose to
young
be.
people make decisions.
You fucking let me finish. I chose to watch the movie and go, you look like shit. And I'm sorry for that.
You should be.
All right.
Because that's...
No, she looked fine.
Yeah.
No.
She was doing fine. And we've seen since that she can obviously act. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's clearly the... Let's face it, the material not being great.
Oh, yeah. It was bad.
And it just being kind of its time, you know? So it hasn't aged awesome.
I heard Edward Norton talking about how, you know, he can afford to be in Moonrise Kingdom because he got $8 million for doing The Incredible Hulk.
Sure.
He was paid $4,200 to be in Wes Anderson's Moonrise Kingdom. But he's like, whatever, you know, I'm still a millionaire. So I can do arty stuff. Artsy-fartsy kind of shit, you know? Did you know that? That's how much money he made?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
I did know that, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Wes Anderson anymore.
Why?
I don't know. He just kind of keeps making the same fucking movie.
Yeah. And people keep watching him, so why wouldn't he, you know?
It's just rich people being sad about being rich. It's really kind of boring.
Yeah.
I've been instructed to refuse any further charges on your room account.
And they just aren't, I'm sorry, it's diminishing returns, right? Like, he has this style, but it's like Tim Burton or something like that. Like, every time he uses it, it kind of loses its effectiveness because it's just like, oh, it's this again.
Right.
You know? It's pastels. And
Like, oh, it's
little,
a Wes Anderson movie again.
Little neatly framed diorama sets. Yeah, I've seen this like 5 times now, man. Like, I get it.
I know what you're going for.
And I guess for some people that's enough. I know I'm guilty of certain directors have their own version of that I'm cool with every time.
Lynch, cough, Lynch.
Yeah, Lynch, Carpenter's a bit of that too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Cronenberg. Oh, body horror again, huh, Cronenberg? Speaking of which, I think he's working on something else that's supposed to come out. If not next year, it's at least supposed to be filmed next year.
Cronenberg or Carpenter?
Cronenberg.
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 Cronenberg is going to fuse all of
Cronenberg's
Cronenberg.
making a movie about David Lynch and John Carpenter being fused together.
Because it's a Cronenberg movie, and that's what he does.
That would be my meta film pitch.
I did a back-to-back Cronenberg goodness watch. I don't know if he did the second one. I don't know enough about it, but I watched The Fly.
He did not do the second one.
All right, I didn't think so. I could tell. It wasn't remotely the same movie.
Very different vibes. Yeah. But I am here to say Eric Stoltz does an amazing job in that movie.
That's right. Eric Stoltz was in that.
He's
forgot about
very
that.
good in that movie.
I was telling my wife about it. I said, so I watched The
You
Fly.
forgot about he was in that movie. You just said you watched it back to
I didn't fucking look at the fucking
I didn't look
cast.
at the main character.
I didn't hit up IMDb. I just played Zelda for 9 hours, and The Fly 2 was part of that.
This is painting a more accurate picture, I feel like. Now I'm seeing it. All right.
God, will you people shut up?
It's like how I watched 1994's Wolf with Jack Nicholson.
It just was on in the background.
It was on, I believe, while I passed the 200-hour mark in Tears of the Kingdom, yeah.
So TikTok was creepy. We're having a conversation about Wolf starring Jack Nicholson, and then TikTok was like,
You mean this?
You mean this
movie?
Is this what you want to talk about?
This thing no one's mentioned in the last 15 years?
Here's a clip from it.
What are the odds?
But
Crazy,
someone
right?
uploaded the clip though, so you know.
Yeah, probably because they heard us talking about it.
So the first part of this game is kind of designed to funnel you in a certain direction. You encounter some places in Symphony of the Night where you go, huh, I can't fucking get up there. I guess I gotta come back here later. That's what kind of game it is. That's where this game is where the term,
I love that you're just mercilessly whipping furniture.
yeah, it came at me. The furniture came at me. I am half vampire, son of Dracula. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Now
like this right there. See that?
Now I want a mashup of like this and Beauty and the Beast, and he just hacks his way through the Beast's castle.
Right. So yeah, this is
what were you saying?
This is a spot where you can't get to because I don't have a double jump yet. You get double jump later.
This area will be accessible later.
Yeah, the game is trying to funnel me in a certain direction, and I get that. But eventually, it opens up, and you can revisit places and find stuff you missed, and that's where that's part of the term for the style of a game comes from, which is Metroidvania.
Oh,
Castlevania being the second part of that.
sure.
Metroid being the first, because they did a similar thing where it
Metroid
was
notorious for that. Yeah.
it wasn't entirely linear. You encountered moments in this weird side-scrolling game, and you're like,
Yeah,
I guess I got to come back here.
A certain amount of it's gonna double back on itself, level design wise, which is nice. I think it adds a lot of replay value to these old games.
Yeah. This game, like I said, is supposed to be more difficult than it currently is. Oh, magically sealed. I just have all the cool shit.
Well, I mean, get busy living, you know.
There's a glitch in the beginning of the game that lets you keep all of Alucard's weapons. So you start off as a badass in this game, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you meet up with Death, straight up the Grim Reaper. And he goes,
takes all your shit.
yeah, he goes, I don't know what you're doing here, dog, but I'm gonna take your stuff.
Right.
And you get nerfed immediately.
That is kind of a trope in some games, though,
Yeah.
where they're like, see how cool you're gonna be. All right, now work for it, bitch.
There's a way that you can just skip death, though.
Well,
If we run into that enemy again, I'm gonna show it to you because it's fucking cool.
you should, because
Yeah.
that was too brief of an encounter.
Yeah, again, it's supposed to be more
I
difficult.
realize you just said you're a huge badass. Yeah, let it roll for a minute here. All right, so it's a lizard with a mermaid tail.
Yeah, so
That's really not
Kinda
what
scorpion?
It is. I'm getting plant-based scorpion with the top half of a mermaid on the top that breathes fire.
how pissed do you think it is right now going like, hold the fuck still, man?
I don't know that those words have been said together a lot in the past, but it seems like a lot of. Like they did a focus group with like 10-year-old boys and just had them shout out things that could be enemies.
Big monster.
Scorpions.
Lady on the back. Boobies.
Man-eating plant.
And they're like, all right, so
all right, so you want
here's our rough draft. Do it. There's no such thing as a rough draft. All final drafts.
approved
Fucking approved.
for final game.
Oh, it turned me to stone.
And there's Audrey too.
It turns you to stone.
By shooting skulls at you.
Shit.
See, it's just on top of a thing, on top of it. Like, it doesn't need to shoot skulls. It
No.
could just shoot anything. They just wanted to add one more element.
You know how I was saying
These are
that...
not complaints, by the way. I love all of this.
Yeah. You know how I was saying that the game kind of points you in a certain direction? I'm not sure if I'm going the right direction now.
Sure. You keep blowing up those plant dicks, though.
I've been walking for a while. How big is this place? All right, it's a red door. It's
I
not
mean,
magically sealed.
It's not magically sealed. That's a good sign.
I can get there, right?
All right, so I know we kind of breezed by it at the beginning.
We did do the intro, though.
We did do the intro.
We
Proud of
did
you,
the
buddy.
intro.
Under 10 minutes this time.
We reminded of everyone that what we were playing. It's Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I think that's pretty obvious at this point.
No notes. A plus intro. But what else did we kind of denote? Number 100, man.
Oh, yeah. No, we said it. I think we
I
said
know,
it.
that's what I'm saying. We breezed
Yeah.
by it pretty quickly.
Yeah, this is number 100, and I'm very proud of it.
So we are at almost 2 full years of posting a video at least every week.
I saw a bit from Flight of the Conchords where they talked about how they were doing some bit where they're like, yeah, I want to start at the bottom and you work really hard, stay at the bottom, and you end at the bottom.
Yeah.
A real rag is to rag situation. And I saw that clip and I'm like, yeah, that's about me.
I think
Oh, awesome.
I think we both agreed pretty quickly at the beginning of even undertaking any of this that we were doing it because we wanted to do it,
Yeah.
not because we wanted to gain anything from it. You know what I mean?
Every now and then someone will ask me, so is it, how's it going? I go, it's good.
That's how I
Oh.
know we're creatives and not business types, because we make a thing and just kind of throw it out to an audience later. We don't look and go, what do we think an audience would want? How are we going to get maximum famous, maximum, speed?
Yeah, if you want to
We
watch
just
it, then
do what
watch
we
it.
want to do and do what we like to do for the love of doing it.
I'm a dude me. But yeah, someone will ask me, they go, so they don't say, is it growing? Because that's not really a real term that people say.
Sure.
They'll say like, how's it going? I'm like, it's all right.
But
Oh
it's
yeah,
like-
you got a lot of people watching it? And I go, I don't know.
It's like any other hobby or creative thing that people kind of know about. They expect something they recognize. whether you're doing, like, oh, hey, I do stand-up comedy. They go, okay, so are you on Netflix? And you're like, there's a gulf of difference between the dudes on Netflix and the dudes going to open mics twice a month or whatever,
Yeah, I did some stand-up, and when I say I did stand-up, I emceed a fucking show.
Sure.
But there were still...
That's a position.
There was still filler.
There's MC, middles, and headliners. So, I mean, if you had pursued it, you could have theoretically climbed that ladder.
This was right around where, at the time, I was working around a military base. Mm-hmm. I think Don't Ask, Don't Tell just got kind of taken away.
Oh,
right?
so you were finally allowed to be on stage.
Yeah, basically. And the two dudes in the front were obviously Marines. And I made a comment about their relationship status.
Sure.
And they had a good laugh about it, Later, it'd be revealed to me that they were actually both gay, and I'm like, awesome, I'm a piece of shit.
Oh, so I'm a terrible person.
I'm a fucking terrible. They laughed. Everybody had a good time, but I also felt like a real scumbag.
In the moment, you sensed a general kind of good vibe.
Yeah, no one walked out.
You're probably fine.
No,
you're a good judge of those kind of situations.
I fucking try to read the room. I really try to.
Sure.
Some of the stuff that I'll say at work, a coworker will say to me after I say it. They go, "No one talks like that."
Who says that?
And I go, "Yeah, I know." He laughed, right? Yeah.
Well,
are they gonna write a bad Google review? Maybe. Fucking maybe.
That's a possibility.
This guy is sitting right over a death pit.
Yeah, what is that? His chair is just balanced precariously. It looks like he should just just wear a shit too.
Part of my job as a librarian is sitting over a cavern at all times.
I can't leave this room. I gotta, make my business down the bottomless pit.
I just love bits like that in the game where they're like, yeah, that chair, the chair he's sitting on, and the guy itself, you gotta move him. I don't need anything.
Imagine when you sit into a chair a little bit too hard and it moves back like an inch. If he does that, he's just dead.
He's fucking dead. Ridiculous.
I do love this. The look of these games and stuff, though. I love it.
Yeah, I don't recall when this game came out on PS1, but I do know it was a PS1 game. And
I'm happy that we're kind of capping off our dark PS1 game period with this. We've built to this, and I'm happy that we're playing this.
I haven't seen anyone play Nightmare Creatures in a long time. I'm glad we played that. It was fun.
Yeah, excellent choice. Kudos to you, sir.
So, when this game came out, I think I was already full on into the N64.
Ooh, books.
Oh, it's floaty. Which ones do you think attack you?
You're trapped in the opening scene of Ghostbusters.
Oh, I wish I knew the line where he's
on.
talking about the book stacking.
Oh, it's such a stupidly specific line, yeah.
Right. I can never remember it.
It's symmetrical book stacking dates back to it's a mouthful.
So anyway, game comes out. I play the game when I'm a kid. And I go, wait, what is this? I thought we were past this. I thought we were past the 16-bit kind of graphics thing, right?
Right.
And then I played the game and I go, it doesn't matter. This game's fucking awesome.
I always love those games that just...
Check the map. Am I going the right way? Who knows?
It looks like you are.
I don't know. I want to make sure it's not discovered yet,
Sure.
So yeah, that's the map. Helps a lot. I should look at it more often. Yeah, okay.
I haven't seen you move at all.
Yeah, I'm moving.
All right,
It's real tiny. It's hard to...
Do the map again?
See, there I am, right?
Are you the red dot or the blinking one?
I'm the blinking one up there, right?
That blinking one has been in that bottom corner every time I have seen this screen.
Okay.
Every time.
I'm not moving very quickly then.
Move a couple more rooms and then do it again just to see if I'm crazy.
Just to see if you're keeping up with it. All right. See? End of the line.
No, see, you're still in that bottom corner.
Well, Bronze Cuirass. So there's the room that he's in.
Watch out for Dukes.
He's going to poop on me. He's going to do the little poopy on me.
Yeah, you get it. Oh, I didn't like that last bit.
A little poopy.
Judge, strike that from the record.
The librarian's going to poop on me. As is the duty of your librarian.
What are these human frogs that are attacking you?
They're fleamen.
Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. Please jump. Yeah. All right.
They're little flea people. I thought it's supposed to pop up
And meanwhile, did you just mow down the main character from Medieval in every room?
I must have a weird setting on it, because I remember whenever you attacked an enemy, the name of the enemy would pop up somewhere on the screen. I don't know why that's not happening now.
Maybe you're thinking of a different Metroid game.
Maybe? I don't know.
Look, now it's not in the bottom corner of a room.
Yeah, I'm moving a little bit.
You got a little
You can't look at it too often. These guys just have their heads. They're like,
Yeah,
oh,
they're
bring,
like,
bring
"Hey."
your head with me.
Hey, come over here and whip me to death. Thanks.
All right.
They didn't seem to put up much of a fight.
A lot of stuff in early game. Whenever you have all of Alucard's good stuff, it's just a walk in the park.
Sure.
But that's the name of the show. We don't play. I'm not trying to look for a challenge here. I'm trying to have a good time.
All right. Good fucking time. Oh, that guy's cool.
Yeah.
I liked him.
I kill them too quick. They're just gone in a flash.
Fuck you. Gone. At least you're getting some variety now.
Don't.
Come on,
Don't.
before he lines up the next shot with his sweet pink bow.
Oh, not the pink bow. Yes, the pink bow. It's fine. It's fine. It works. Just take the pink bow.
have you noticed?
And then the
these are,
skeleton
like,
goes.
super-
The skeleton goes to school with his pink bow, and they're like, loser. Damn it, Mom.
It was my mom's bow. It works good.
Works just the same. Mom said it's fine.
You guys are dicks.
Oh, and they are.
No, these are very gender neutral
Whatever.
color villains.
What the fuck's going on here? Go in the portal?
Yeah, go in the portal. Right?
Yeah. It sucks some other stuff with you. That's a cool effect. It's like, oh yeah, portal sucked other things in there too.
The bones of fallen enemies.
A little secret room. Is this like a shortcut portal? I bet it is. I bet we're gonna pop out at the other end of the castle.
You know, I bet it is. I bet
Hey,
it's
look
a
at that.
I bet it's a disguised loading screen.
Yeah, I'm way down
Yeah.
here. So yeah, back to the portal.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the loading screen. Can we not put CD? No, because people are gonna think the game's broken. We gotta put CD in there.
Yeah.
Just to say this room is here to load.
Right. There's a purpose.
I don't think I've encountered. You do encounter loading screens occasionally in the new Zelda games, right? You encounter them in between shrines, but on the overworld,
Yeah, a little bit.
on the overworld, it's just there. I'm guessing it loads somewhere. There's got to be some kind of hidden loading thing.
Like you can't go seamlessly through a chasm without at least a little bit of slowdown.
I was just waiting for you to say you can't just go seamlessly into the night and you go fucking watch me, and it's just got no seams. Not a single seam on your clothes. They look for one. There's no seam. How is this this is fucking impossible. Where are the seams?
It's a fucking snuggie. Just one piece of clothing. No seams.
Bro, dope snuggie. Aw, thanks, bro.
I have it for wandering into the night.
Seamlessly.
But you know what I mean? Like I think it's structured in such a way that you literally can't fall fast enough to force it to like load. You know what I mean? To load quicker than it could.
As of today, Tears of the Kingdom 1.2.0 is out. And so if you were duplicating items,
Wait like
That-
3 days until
that ship
people
has sailed.
find some more.
they're going to find some more.
It's fine.
Whatever.
I'm still on version 1.0, baby.
I'm on 1.1.2, so Tobio's Hollow Chasm, which sounds like I'm talking about some guy's anus.
It's like a rejected Tolkien area.
No, Mr. Tolkien, we can't call it Tobio's Hollow Chasm. It sounds like we're talking about his asshole.
No, that's the position that they conceived Frodo in.
Can you
I
make
insist.
your chasm so hollow?
Puffs his pipe. I insist.
I prefer.
I didn't make up 14 languages for you to correct me on some minor semantic bullshit. Okay? This is just what it is.
If you're wondering to yourself, why haven't we played Tears of the Kingdom on the show yet? I don't know how to do it yet. I'm dumb. I'm just big, stupid, fat, dumb.
I don't know. There's a reason
Stupid.
we play what we play. We play what we play because we have access to this catalog.
For the next 20 minutes, he called himself dumb, and I was like, just
dumb
take it
repeatedly.
easy.
I couldn't stop. It was like a trance.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here anymore. I'm not supposed to be here. That skull is. He doesn't want me here. He came chomping at me.
That skull represents your Vietnam flashbacks.
Dracula, I bit him. Yeah, but you're not a vamp. But I bit him.
I bit him
Fucking
all the way.
God, I'd never make you happy.
That's all I gotta do, right, Dad?
Such a disappointment. Can I go up here? Yeah, okay. This is where I was. And then the bridge fell out. Yeah, I can't go that way yet.
Not quite yet.
No, because I don't have enough jumpies. All right.
So
I guess that's why it spit me back out at the front of the castle, because they're like, this is as far as you can go. Fuck out of here. I did activate an elevator. Let's go check that out.
oh yeah, go check the elevator.
Let's see what the elevator situation is. Back
So
through the loading screen.
in the last, like I said, 2 years of videos, what have been your favorite games that we've played? We've played a lot of games at this point.
Turok's up there.
Turok 2 was one of our better episodes, I think.
Yeah. Is the Scholastic Book Fair still a big deal?
I think it's a racket. Did we only play that once? We have 2 episodes, right?
I mean, we'll play it more. Fucking
Well, sure, we can always play it in the
just
future.
play it more.
But I can't even remember if we played it once or more than once at this point.
We do a lot of one-offs.
We do a lot of one-offs because a lot of times these games aren't that long or they're not super great to riff on the same 3 screens worth of enemies. You know, it just
Right.
depends on how big the game is even. So, yeah, we do a lot of one-offs, but I think Turok 2 is definitely something we could revisit a few times.
Can I go further down? Oh, I can. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Can I go further down?
I mean, it should have broken your back to even use that, but...
Every
Yeah,
now and then
works
you'll hear
great.
it'll get brought up in a conversation. Someone's like, no, if you jump right before you'll survive. And I go,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so, man.
Bro, I think that's just something they tell people to make them feel okay right before they die.
It's something they tell people to make sure that they keep using the elevator because those stairs are going to get crowded.
Now, I do think
The fire
that-
marshal's going to get pissed if he finds more than 8 people on the staircase.
I think
He's going to shut us down.
getting our permits revoked for sure, bruh. I do think there is something to if you lay down in a situation like that, you're supposed to lay down, right?
Yeah.
But only up to a certain point. After that, it's just like terminal velocity. You're screwed. You know.
Now, kids, get under your desk, right? And
Yeah, it's that
and
to a certain extent.
Stick your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye because you're not going to make it. It's a nuclear bomb.
No, I'm pretty sure this desk is gonna prevent it.
I'm going to be okay. Yeah.
Oh, poor kids.
He wasn't okay. They weren't okay.
They weren't
Ooh, that
okay.
reminds me of a movie that I didn't watch recently, but I was... All right, let me start over.
Yeah, take 2.
I was reminded of a movie that I was reminded that I saw one time.
All right.
So,
We call that having a thought.
yeah, okay. It was Matinee with John Goodman.
What a great movie that nobody remembers when I talk about the giant ants. They go, them? No, not the black and white 50s movie. The 80s movie that takes place in the 50s about giant ants with John Goodman.
All it took was my wife saying the word them, and I go, oh, yeah, so this movie with John Goodman called Matinee came out when I was a kid, and nobody fucking saw it.
I saw it. I couldn't remember the title of the movie, but I saw it.
So look at that. Mist could pass.
Awesome.
And I'm like, what does that mean? I'm 12, right?
Look
and
at
I go,
you, Miss Could Pass.
Mist could pass? What are you talking about? You could turn into mist later.
Tight. Tight.
Right now I can turn into a wolf.
That is an underrated power that vampires only kinda seem to use.
The mist thing? Yeah, it's awesome.
I love the mist thing. What was I watching with vampires in it where they did the mist?
That was the mist with the Punisher. That's the movie you're thinking of.
No, I think it was the opening of Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman.
No, what a pile of shit.
What a pile of CGI blurriness.
They just used too much of it.
Oh,
Just one big green screen.
They were really into, yeah, we got computer effects, guys. Go nuts, whatever you want. Like,
Yeah, Watson texted me the other night and he says, is Van Helsing worth watching? And I go,
is it like a fun to watch kind of bad, or like what's the deal?
It is fun to watch. I enjoy watching it. It is
you
not
know-
a good movie.
Because there's 2 categories of bad movies. There's bad movies that are fun to watch and bad movies that aren't fun to watch. So yeah, I want to know if I'm cracking open something that's gonna be worth it. Because
So-
it is like a 2-hour movie.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard that crash behind us, but I believe that was our robot vacuum cleaner
Oh,
falling off our staircase.
oh no!
Now,
Isn't that like the first thing they would design it not to do though?
I mean, so far it's been pretty good.
Has it?
Yeah, it hasn't fallen. This is the first time it's fallen. And it sounded bad. So I'm going to have to deal with that later.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Probably gonna forget and trip over it later.
No, I mean, sometimes. No, the robot vacuum cleaner, right before you got here, I was clipping my toenails in the dining room.
Don't.
And I
tell
looked
people
over,
that.
and I saw the robot vacuum cleaner coming towards me.
Oh no, the robot.
And I said, I was going to eat my toenails. So currently in the tank, or maybe all over the floor now because it sounds like it exploded.
Yeah.
In the tank were my toenails. It ate the toenails. And that's disgusting, and I'm ashamed of it.
That's weird.
I don't know where to go, man. This way, maybe? I think I'm stuck.
It's like feeding him to your dog or something. That's weird.
Oh no, it's hungry.
That's weird.
Remember when Buster put down a Cheeto?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I fucking remember.
And he got his hook hand stuck in it too. All right, so Turok 2.
No, we're not done with Van Helsing.
We had
Chill.
a lot of fun with that.
Fucking, we're not done with that.
You're not done
So,
with Van
so
Helsing.
Watson texted me, asked me if it's a good movie, and I'm like, not really.
The vibe
But
that you
it's-
sent back was, yeah, I mean, it's all right.
It's all right. It's watchable.
You'll watch it because you'll be nostalgic for that time period in your life more than you'll enjoy it as a cinematic experience.
I watch it for the opening scene where Van Helsing is in London, running down Mr. Hyde.
That's not London, that's Paris, bro.
Was that Paris? All right.
Throws him off fucking Notre Dame.
All right, whatever.
Where do you think that is?
Europe. He's in Europe town,
Well,
chasing Mr. Hyde.
Technically correct. Yeah, he's in Europe.
He's in fucking Europe, chasing Mr. Hyde, and I go, oh, by the way, it's the same Hyde they used in LXG.
It's not like he's in fucking Brussels.
I wrote down LXG in the text, and he responds with, I'm so ashamed that I immediately knew what that stood for. A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And I don't know where the idea for, like, gorilla giant Mr. Hyde came from, but they fucking ran with it, not for one, but two movies that have nothing to do with each other.
It's kind of like the Incredible Hulk. They kind of couldn't get a handle on him
You know,
as a character, and they never really did, to my knowledge.
no. No, I don't like really any version of the Hulk.
You know what's upsetting about LXG? I recently came
That we
across.
keep saying LXG.
I recently came across the second copy I had of it on VHS.
Nice.
I had to throw one away. I was like, I can't have two of these.
Oh no, it's magically sealed.
This is good. No, it was opened. I clearly watched it.
Oh, I'm a little puppy dog now.
Oh, you were.
That was useless though, because I just keep getting hit
It
by
does
shit.
look like they're, ironically
Will
enough,
you-
throwing their toenails at you. So
Get him! There he is. Throw your toenails at him. That's fucking disgusting.
We
It's
are the
working.
toenail goblins.
It's fucking working. He can't get by.
A little bit of karma for you.
Oh, I'm a little worried about the robot.
Why? What do you think he's in pain?
I mean, it's dead.
Somebody should help him.
Again, I think about Buster feeding the Cheeto to him in Arrested Development, where he goes, "Oh no, you're hungry."
Oh, I bet you're hungry, aren't you?
And he feeds the Cheeto to the Roomba.
I think the Lawnmower Simulator was probably my favorite.
I got Lanai mixed up with Breezeway, I think.
Oh, a breezeway. See, this is an important... The liminal spaces. Look it up. It's great.
I don't like liminal spaces.
We played that one at least 3 times, I think, because we had to make it our mission to actually successfully mow a lawn.
It's just amazing that that's a game.
It's amazing it took us 3 episodes to do it.
Well, I mean, look,
But we did it. I mean, we fucking did it.
We just got hired by Ira Glass, and we want to do a good job.
yeah,
we
that
did-
one had a plot and an advancing storyline. I really liked those episodes.
And we did kind of a shitty job.
And for some reason, they have like 4 times as many views as most of our videos.
Can I get down here? Oh,
crazy.
I gotta like stomp through there or something.
Who would have thought that Insane game would be a popular game? Why does it exist at all, like you said? Who
I
knows?
mean, so you know how people have rigs for their semis and their half chubs?
Oh yeah, I'm in love. I'm in love with all those setups where I'm just like, look at you. I'm so proud of you.
I haven't seen any lawnmower ones though.
Like just fucking doing what you love, and you know what I mean. Anytime someone has like a really impressive collection of something that you can tell they care a lot about, it's just great to see.
It's weird how social media has changed. I'm not super active on my personal social media anymore
I mean, neither am I.
because it kind of, I don't know, it kind of sucks. Every now and then I'll get pissed and have to, I treat it like a diary, which is wrong. I shouldn't do that.
That's weird. Don't do
It's
that.
fucking weird, but it's just whatever stream of consciousness stuff, you know?
Sure.
I just say the thing and I go, that's stupid, and I'll delete it. 'Cause, well, that was dumb. Why'd I do that? But when it comes to less personal social media like Reddit and TikTok and things like that, yeah, I'll just say some crazy shit. Nothing offensive or mean or nothing like that.
Yeah, you're not out there
But-
trying to be an edgelord and trolling people, whatever the fuck that means.
I commented on someone's podcast clip the other day, and it was a clip from Daredevil, and they were talking about Ben Affleck Daredevil's shitty apartment, and how no wonder he doesn't have any girls in here, right? It's fucking depressing.
He lives in Hell's Kitchen.
Someone said that he should get a rug, and I go, his rug is gonna get fucked up because his water coffin is too sloppy. There's water everywhere. Why would he get a rug? Concrete floors are perfect for him.
I thought you were trying to make a Big Lebowski reference.
No, nothing like that. Just that the rug would get messy.
I get your rug, dude. Get your rug by 2 o'clock.
I'll fucking
today.
get you a rug. I'll get you a toe. This is what happens when you find a man in the Alps.
Did you shut the fuck up, Donnie?
Did you like this? What happens when you find a man in the Alps? What are some other examples of censorship things on FX or TV or whatever where they're playing The Big Lebowski or Snakes on a Plane?
I think Die Hard's a pretty big one.
Okay.
They used to run that on TV a lot.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother fudger? That kind of thing?
Mr. Falcon.
Mr. Falcon?
I've heard Mr. Falcon.
And you're like, that guy's name's not Mr. Falcon. It's
And especially what's
it's
weird
Severus Snape.
is he says it back to him later, so you get to hear both the characters, so it doesn't sound normal either time they say it.
Oh, that's fucking wacky, man.
They double down on Mr. Falcon. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
No, that's his name now. Ooh, a spirit orb. Does it do anything?
It makes you that wolf thing?
Look at me.
All right.
Look at my-
to get hit this time. Why are you a service dog?
Right. Am I still wolf? Oh, I bark. What purpose does this serve?
Maybe you can get under things that you can't normally.
Oh, yeah, that could
Something
be.
like that.
I gotta wake up, man.
Can't navigate pits very well.
Not too jumpy. There's no fall damage in this game, luckily.
Yeah,
You just
that's
fall
pretty good.
forever. No, you're right.
I'm trying to think of some other censorship. Forrest Gump. There's a couple of lines in Forrest Gump that have been
Oh,
censored.
really?
Well, I remember one where he steps in shit, and the guy's like, "Oh, you just stepped in shit," and he goes, "It happens." You know, they kind of edit that scene a little bit.
I hate that movie.
Stuff like that. It's a
Fucking-
weird movie.
I don't like it. It makes me feel weird.
I remember really liking it as a kid.
I really liked it as a kid for the same reason I liked other movies like that when I was a kid. I was like, is there boobies in here? You're gonna see boobies?
How many roads? I mean, that's about as close as you get, right? Is the folk singer?
I
scene.
remember that. Do you remember the scene where she's playing guitar naked?
That's what I was talking about. The
Yeah,
folk
yeah.
singer scene, yeah.
I was told to cover my eyes.
Oh yeah, probably.
my
yeah.
parents were like,
just
"Don't-
out of like,
don't-
that's bareback. You might see some boob, but
You might see some boob. You don't see any boob.
or side boob or something. I think you see a little bit, but yeah, you don't get like anything crazy.
No. Years later, I would seek out the movie because I said I need to know.
Because you associate it with that
Yeah, I like. Let me see.
forbidden knowledge.
Let me see those Princess Bride titties. You know,
See it.
never saw it. That guy's cool looking.
He was
Not
cool
much of a
looking.
threat though.
No, he just kind of stood there, blinked, and then died.
Like, oh shit, am I getting hit? Ow, ow, ow!
Oh, why is this my life? And then he's just dead.
Fucking hella dead.
All right, so that was kind of
What other movie did I watch just for the
No, I was
titties
gonna
when I was a
say,
kid?
that one was disappointing. What's one that actually delivered?
Titanic.
That was like legendary that you heard of. Titanic. That was your. Well, let's see. You were what 10 when that came out?
Yeah.
It's a good age. Good age to see some TV boobs.
So I went down to the town. It's gonna sound like I live in the 40s or something. I went downtown that weekend.
I went to the newsstand, got myself a paper, and saw news of this Kate Winslet. New starlet on the scene, so I took a gander down at the Nickelodeon.
I went downtown to the one-screen cinema,
Yeah.
which is accurate. That's exactly where I went.
The theater.
The theater, and they were playing Titanic, and I'm like, show them to me right now. I need to see them. And they, like, there's a whole movie.
It's a 3-hour movie.
It's a 3-hour movie.
2 VHS tapes.
And it's like 2.5 hours in before you see any nipple.
Well, okay, so it sets up Jack at the very beginning. You got to set up his story.
Yeah.
Then it sets up Kate Winslet character. I forget. Rose. You get Rose.
At first
then they
you
do
think-
some drama together. Then the boat starts to sink. Eventually. So yeah, in all of that, you get to see some boobs at a certain point.
Yeah. I think at some point in the
Very
movie...
tastefully done nudity in a loving manner. It's not trashy at all.
I didn't care. I
But
was
it's
just
all
like,
it's all salacious when you're a kid.
it's all good stuff. It's what I'm after, you know? Whenever I'm 10, I'm like, I gotta see them.
As was the Sears catalog.
Yeah, all that.
Certain anatomical models.
The lady across the street said to me, I can't believe your mother let you see that movie.
Oh,
And
please.
I remember it.
No, I'm saying, like, why would she say that? Like, that's a little much.
Oh, she's just fucking sucked. That's all. That's all it was. Trying to get this elevator to go up.
You,
I think if I'm gonna try and do it, so that guy walks on the switch that I need. Get in there! Oh, son of a bitch!
you can't block his thing at all, can you?
No. Well, yeah, I could just kill him.
No, I mean, but you need him to be alive.
I need the guy to be dead. So he keeps coming back to life, right? And if I time it just right,
You can ride it. and
There
you're
we
still
go.
dead. Yeah, without the other guy shooting, you're much better off.
hell yeah. And it got me nothing.
It's a pretty big gun.
It's a pretty big gun, and I bet you got to blow up that wall somehow.
Probably. Can you push it from the other side?
I'm just gonna push it. Yeah, you gotta push. You gotta like get over there somehow. So the room that I was in, just to the right, there's a way to get to that room from a different room.
It's back in that elevator.
I gotta get over there somehow.
Not a year goes by that I don't hear some news story about some guy dying tragically in an elevator.
Right, walk through the door. There's no elevator. He just falls to his death.
I remember that Japanese prank show where they would put people in an elevator and then have a glass floor on it, so it looked like it dropped the bottom out.
Oh,
and watch
cool.
People just freak out.
Yeah, I'm one of the people that would freak out.
Japanese game shows are often just televised torture, it seems like. But yeah, it was pretty amusing.
We got a whole show out of it. Most Extreme Challenge, I think was what it was called.
Most Extreme Elimination
Oh,
Challenge.
okay. My bad. I know the abbreviation was MXC.
Yeah. LXG.
LXG, MXC. We liked our abbreviations in like late
DMX.
90s. DMX. That's all I can think of.
TLC.
NWO.
NWO.
NWO Wolfpack.
AEW.
A and W. Wait, no.
Close?
Close. A and W.
Sure. BMW.
Those don't stand for root beer. That's just some guy's name.
You're just saying things now.
AMC. Did you say that already?
I don't know.
I don't know.
remember.
God, everything's magically sealed. What do I do?
Get some fucking magic.
I need magic.
You've lost the magic, bro.
Apparently. Let's go back over here, and I'm just kind of running around at this point. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Well, we do have some business to talk about. A lot of stuff that we...
Business.
Oh, it's business time.
It's business time. Little rags to rags business time.
I wanted to, throw some more Flight of the Conchords at you.
Yeah.
Well met, good sir.
Oh, it's Tuesday night. You just put your socks on, and you're like, I got work in the morning. I think I'll go to bed. And I go,
know what that
oh,
means.
it's business time. It's business. I'm talking about business time.
Oh, God. So I should rewatch that show.
We steal jokes.
That was a good show.
They wrote the
I
jokes.
don't know why that's stealing. We said it's Flight of the Conchords. We're just appreciating and enjoying it.
And it's business
anyway,
time.
Since it's business time.
Right, yeah, it's important shit.
Actually talk about business. So a lot of topics that we've covered in the past are like coming back up again. It's come back around.
Yeah.
Some of those include the new Dune movie coming out. We have
Starring Matthew McConaughey.
the Venture Brothers movie finale coming out in less than a month. I remember I already mentioned earlier that both Cronenberg and I think David Lynch are supposed to be filming projects.
Ugh, how do you
We
keep
just
track of this
We
stuff?
have a lot of stuff to talk about.
We
You
do.
know?
There's so much that I just don't remember. Ooh, sunglasses. What do they do? Anything?
For a vampire, not much.
Uh-uh.
When's a vampire gonna need sunglasses?
I could put them on. I have a dragon helm, though. It frightens the enemy and lowers defense.
Hell
I
yeah.
think I'll keep that on. Thank you very much.
So let's start with Dune. Dune is about to come out. They're putting out trailers and stuff for it. We've gotten our first glimpse of
I still haven't seen the trailer.
Christopher Walken as the Emperor.
Now, so you saw the trailer. Is it like just a flash of his face?
You get a good view of his face, and you get him saying like one solid line.
Okay. I'll take that.
They build it up throughout the trailer because it's like a 3-minute trailer.
Yeah.
This is the main one. This is the main like this movie is almost here trailer. So yeah, this is their money shot of the Emperor at the end trailer. 'Cause that's their big thing.
I don't like This is the money shot. Ew. You like it? No. God.
So I highly
where do I go?
recommend that everyone go watch the trailer, go appreciate that, and get hyped. Get hyped for the movie. Now I have heard that
Get hyped for Denny's new thing.
the director Denny is planning on
Opening a restaurant all about pancakes.
Why would he do that?
Because his name's Denny. It's Denny's.
They're not the pancake people. I house the pancake people.
Oh, God. No, they're the lumberjack people. Oh, I'm such a piece of shit.
What an idiot!
What an idiot.
No, I think he is planning on doing a trilogy. So his next Dune entry will be Dune Messiah, the second book in the series, which would be a
Okay.
great trilogy of movies. I think he's absolutely correct that you can tell a complete, satisfying story with just those 2 books / 3 movies. now.
So part 2 is Dune Messiah.
No, part 2 is the rest of the first book.
Okay, gotcha.
We haven't even gotten to the second half of the book yet.
I was going to say, because I have seen the David Lynch movie and I've read some of the book. I know the story's not done. He's not even.
Right.
No one's even said out loud to his face that he is the Kwisatz Haderach.
Right. Yeah, we got a ways to go. So he was smart to split up the, because that's what David Lynch ran into, was just it's too much material to adapt in one movie and have it cover everything it needs to cover and still be coherent and tell the story that the book tells. There's a reason it's a book, not a movie to begin with.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just it can be dense and way more nuanced and blah blah blah. So that being said, I think Denny's version is the smart way to do it. You take the full-on 2 movies to do the first book because it is thicker than Dune Messiah. It's a lot bigger. It has a lot more to do. It's just a lot of world building and it's table setting for all these characters and stuff. Dune Messiah is such a quick action movie. Like when you read it, it even just reads that way as an action movie. You know what I mean?
Real quick, I need to stop you there just for a moment. I love hearing you talk about Dune. You're so passionate about it. It makes me happy.
Oh, just Dune being back in the cultural consciousness. Now that this movie's coming out, I'm getting hyped for it.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
It's like me whenever they pump out another 9 Transformers movies, and I'm like, hell yeah.
well, I just went
Hasbro toys.
the first like 30 something years of my life thinking like, okay, so I'll have this David Lynch adaptation. We'll have the art book about Jodorowsky's almost version that never was.
Sure.
But they'll never really be a good adaptation of this.
Yeah.
That's okay, but I'll have the books, it's fine. So to have this, I just never thought we'd be here. Me talking about like a big name director, having a successful first movie. Hello, that's awesome. Doing this close to the second movie coming out, awesome to the max, and us speculating on the third movie, like that's beyond my wildest dreams for the Dune franchise as it stood even 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's weird being a fan sometimes.
Sometimes you just resign yourself to like, this is a thing I like, and it'll never be super popular.
So
and that's okay.
A thing that I like, which is Castlevania, is super popular. Since this game, this is my fucking hot take, there has not been a good Castlevania game since this game.
I feel similarly about the Wolfenstein franchise.
All right, yeah.
It's been a few games for them as well.
Now, you're probably wondering, like, is he lost? Yeah, a little.
A little, but that's half the fun.
Yeah. I don't remember entirely where I'm supposed to go. I think I'm going the right way, but who fucking knows?
So that's my tirade about Dune. What's your thoughts? You're like a casual Dune fan. Is it catching you? Are you excited for the second movie? Have you just lost all...
I'm excited for it because
you know what I mean? Excitement for it? Has the hype died down? Has it been too long since the last movie?
I get excited about very little these days.
Right.
So to know that something like Dune is actually happening and that it's successful and people enjoy it, yeah, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like there's hope for other franchises.
Yeah.
Like maybe they're going to make some other stuff that isn't exactly super mainstream.
There's going to be a Dune TV show.
There have been a couple Dune TV shows.
But we're not talking
but like a good one.
Channel. We're talking HBO, baby. They're looking for their next Game of Thrones.
I'm worried about the Dune TV series because I really liked Raised by Wolves.
And that was so cool.
And they just canceled that shit.
Just for the sheer amount of like ballsy shit that show did.
Really ran with it, you know?
Yeah, they were like, we are not going to be accessible to most audiences. This is going to be hardcore.
And they were right.
And they were right, and I was there for it.
And I'm like, no, please, I want more. And they go, no, it's canceled. Is it going to get picked up by somebody else? I don't know, maybe.
Probably not.
No, it's done.
Just by the very nature of it, like it's expensive and
I want to say
all that stuff.
I want to say they probably got rid of. Do I have to use like a magically sealed? Do I have an item like a relic cube of Zoe? Shows nope. All right, I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
All right,
I'm just gonna keep running around.
More business. Second item of business. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Venture Brothers finale. This I know you're excited about.
I've been watching clips of it, and it's a guy on TikTok, and he says, "Day 72 of posting Venture Brothers clips till the movie comes out." And I go, "Yeah, I'm into this." It reminded me something about the show. I enjoy the clips.
Sure.
They're funny. I think they're funny because I'm a fan, you know?
You
But the
really
show-
gotta watch the show. It's not really a clip show.
No, the individual moments from the show, you gotta watch it to really know what they're talking about. It doesn't work. It only works in long form.
Right. It is very much like using its medium. Like it's a half-hour TV show. It uses all like whatever, whatever it translates to 22 minutes or whatever per episode.
This looks important.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to do something here, right?
Yeah, you're a dog.
Get up there. Come on, statues do stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, who fucking knows? I'm just gonna run around. We don't fucking play games.
We don't. We should have known that by now.
Look how he runs. I love
Should
it.
have done Ben knowing that.
It looks like he's swimming.
So what are your thoughts though on the finale? What do you think's gonna happen? What do you hope happens? Like, you know what I mean? What are your predictions?
Oh, I don't have any. I just want to watch it. I have no expectations whatsoever, meaning that I'm just glad it's happening. Whatever they do,
You trust them,
yeah.
is essentially what you're saying.
They know what they're
you-
doing.
You have every faith in them.
No one has worked harder on the show than the creators of the show. They're very passionate about it. They're not going to phone it in just because someone said they could.
They're doing a premiere at Comic-Con, followed by a Q&A with the
gonna-
creators and most of the voice cast.
It's going to be a big fucking deal.
I think it's going to be a really nice send-off for the series. And just to echo your sentiment, fully capable of delivering a very satisfying finale. I have no doubt in my mind that if they're happy with it, that it'll be something that we are satisfied with.
That being said, I'm probably not going to watch Futurama on Hulu.
Exactly. That's the other side of that coin. These are creators that we do trust versus Futurama's ended like 3 times before already, and it gets
Right.
kind of diminishing returns from me every time.
I don't trust you anymore. I'm sorry.
And honestly,
And I get you guys are, super
that.
intelligent comedians or whatever. But
remember when they did that whole episode about cats?
yeah,
That's about the time I stopped giving a fuck.
sure.
I'm sorry. It's just I still those first 4 seasons, immaculate. Love them.
They're like, you know what cats are? Yeah, what if they were smart? What
But
if
by
they,
their
what if
time,
they talked?
and they're like, it was season 8 or whatever that they did that, and it was just. I even enjoy the movies. The movies are fine because they're just extended episodes.
Right. Over here, maybe? I go over here? Back to the library? Portal. Son of a bitch.
Goddamn Portal.
God damn it. Oh, I'm missing something. It's so frustrating. That's how these games are, though. It's like you go and go and go until you suddenly can't go anymore. About to look it up.
Well, yeah, it's all trial and error.
I'm not going to look it up. I'm not gonna fuck.
Nah, you're just gonna keep cruising around. It's all
We're
good.
gonna run around, do shit. You're like, yeah, look at me. Look how I run. I run like a dork.
I wanted to
Run
look-
like a fucking dork.
I did want to look up and see if there's a title for that Cronenberg project.
Oh, surely.
Because, like, with David Lynch, he's famous for all the secrecy surrounding his projects.
Yeah.
Like, you'll see him not talk, and then randomly somebody will say, hey, somebody just copyrighted this random word that he said in an interview 5 years ago. We think it might be the title of his next project. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right.
something like that. It's all speculation.
He keeps me up to date on the weather. That's what David Lynch's
Well,
job
he
is.
did, yeah.
He did. He doesn't anymore. Did he quit doing it? Did he quit?
I don't think he's doing it right now.
Is he not? Okay. He was doing it for a long time, so I just
It
assumed
was
that,
like his quarantine project.
I just assumed that it was still happening,
Oh, here it is. Cronenberg's next film, autobiographical project
Nice.
called The Shrouds.
All right.
It's gonna star the same French woman that was in Crimes of the Future.
Nice.
That's super exciting because it's just he's an older guy, and to see guys like him who are just out there still doing what they love, it really is. It's inspiring,
Hell yeah.
Like, good or bad, I don't give a shit. I could hate this next film, but just the fact that he's out there making it, going, yeah, this is me, still doing me. Check in with me. You're going to see the same fucking shit, man. Like,
Remember me? Yeah, we remember you.
which I know we talk shit about other people for doing the same old shit a little too much, but I don't know. It just depends on if there is more or less kind of substance behind it.
I just chucked the Bible away. Like, no, I don't need that. I need axes. I need knives.
I think
All right,
that's
we're
what-
trying to kill vampires here.
I think that's what bothers me about Wes Anderson. Is I just, at the end of the day, don't think he's saying much.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, that's what bothers me about Wes Anderson. He doesn't do his part to keep the vampire population under control.
No, if anything, he would befriend vampires and be like, so what's it like being old and sad?
Do you want to be in my new movie?
Are you just bored of being immortal and just want to sit around smoking cigarettes and typing on typewriters? 'Cause
Yeah.
I could write a movie about that.
Sure, I'll be in your movie. What's it about? Oh, it's about being old and typing on typewriters and, being a vampire, the things that you do as a vampire. Yeah, I'll be in it. What's it pay? Almost nothing.
It better have weird incestuous undertones if it's going to be a Wes Anderson movie. Like,
God
no one
damn.
even fucking talks about that.
I don't
Doesn't
think-
anyone talk about how fucking weird that is?
I didn't expect this, but by the end of this episode, it's going to be, oh, I don't like Wes Anderson anymore? Oh, got it. Okay. I didn't expect that.
I want people to see how fucking weird it is.
See, I hear Wes Anderson and I think RoboCop for some reason because of,
Hilarious.
was it Paul W.S. Anderson? Is that his name? I don't think that's his name, right? What's the guy's name?
Paul Thomas Anderson?
I don't know.
The director of There Will Be Blood.
Maybe.
Or are you talking about the director of RoboCop?
The director of RoboCop.
The director of RoboCop is not a guy named anything that we've said so far. That is
Why do I
Paul
think his name-
Verhoeven.
All right. Yeah, see, I'm way off then.
He's the same guy who directed Showgirls, by the way.
Who did RoboCop? Oh, Wes Anderson did RoboCop. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. I don't think that's right.
Your homework tonight is to go read the wiki pages for all of those directors.
Apparently, I'm out of the fucking... Let's see. I have items, right? Just kind of running
You
around.
got a couple of items.
I don't need them. I'm just going to run away. I'm cursed, so I can't attack right now. 'Cause those things hit me. It's just a pile of faces.
All right, that's it. That's the end of business time.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that's all the things I had
But I
down for
want-
business.
Oh, that's... I mean, you did more show prep than I did. I just showed up.
You picked out the game. You made that beautiful intro
It's
that
fine.
everybody enjoyed.
I like we're making a lot of assumptions about what people enjoy. They're probably thinking to themselves, hang on, that quote didn't have anything to do with Castlevania.
I liked it.
That quote was from The Witch.
I liked it.
That was Satan talking, and I go, yeah, it's spooky.
It's super spooky. You know what I really liked? I liked that every time we talked about an old game that we played on this show, that you played a little clip from that episode.
Oh, yeah.
I really liked that.
Okay. Awesome.
And that we have the audacity here at the end of the show as you just kind of hop around to play a full song of mine just for funsies.
I might not entirely do the other thing. We'll see.
You can do whatever you want, baby. I'm just,
All right.
Just calling my shots.
All right. Real quick.
But yeah.
Me and the librarian, we're
Let's talk to this librarian.
gonna buy some stuff.
Do it. Did you like it? Did you like 100?
Yeah, it was fun.
I liked it too. I think we had a fun time.
Oh, I sold it. Oh shit. All right. It doesn't ask you if you're sure if you want to sell it.
Yeah, you're just doing it.
Buy stuff? I'm interested in stuff. I don't know. A hammer? Let's buy a fucking hammer. No, see, look at my attack. My attack and defense are 51 and 40, right? Mm-hmm. All of this shit does not help at all. If any, that one, I don't even know what that does.
Jewel of Open.
I'll buy it, I guess. I don't know. Magic missile? I cast magic missile to the darkness and a blocking knife.
So what do you think, man? You want to do 100 more of these?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
All right, I'm down.
We're gonna have to.
I'm down.
It's in your contract.
Oh, that's true. I should really take a
You
look
should
at that.
read those before you sign them.
I should have.
Yeah. Jewel of Open? Can open locked blue door. Son of a bitch!
God damn you.
Oh. Alright.
You know, that's it. This is the last episode. You disappointed me for the last time.
Oh, blue door, blue door, blue door, blue
Give me all
door.
you got. Give me all you got.
Come on, blue door.
Give me the blue door.
Oh, fuck it. I'm not gonna find a blue door.
You're not even doing it. You're
No, I'm not even
just gonna
doing
be
it.
stoned.
Alright, I'm stoned.
Be stoned. I'm gonna go get stoned.
Alright.
We out this bitch.
See ya.